crypto chaos as Silverbank continues to cause problems in the market. However, people are opportunistic and are buying the dip. We're seeing a 0.5% rally in Bitcoin, but is there more downside motion to come? People calling 19K as well as everything else. Well, let's break it down in this video, and particularly what's going on with Silvergate. And if that's sort of thing you like, and you like to stay up to date with what's going on in the cryptocurrency market, be sure to subscribe to the channel. All of that good stuff. Now, let's take a look. We got this article coming out of Reuters. Silvergate's deepening crisis jolts the crypto stocks. Now, it's a very interesting read. They saw a 10% decline in their share price, and ultimately there is a big risk of whether this is going to go insolvent or not. They've already been ordered to pay back nearly $10 million to BlockFi, as well as a number of other points coming out. It says March 6, shares of Silvergate Capital Corp fell 10% in early trading on Monday after the bank suspended its crypto payments network and expressed doubts over its viability of its business. Now, whenever something comes out, particularly an entity like this, and says they might not be able to fulfill this part of cryptocurrency, you already know what's happening. It's going to collapse. It's as simple as that. That's generally what we've seen whenever they stop the crypto payments. This is the most speculative, and particularly when you think about where the market currently sits at 22.5K, there is scope to grow. But it says the crypto-focused bank said late on Friday that it had made a risk-based decision to discontinue the Silvergate Exchange network effective immediately. The SEN is Silvergate's main flagship product that previously was the key attraction for depositors to bring funds to the bank, said analysis at WebPush. Now, remember, Coinbase came out and said they would no longer work with Silvergate. They were absolutely not going to support their financial status. And equally, there's a number of other big exchanges came out and said they were not going to use the Silvergate Bank. Now, they continue. It says shares of the crypto lending peer Signature Bank also fell roughly 2.5% in normal trading, while crypto exchange Coinbase Global was down nearly 1%. We'll take a look at all of these in just 1 second in the charts. We said the crypto market reacted to the negative news from Silvergate Bank with both Bitcoin and Ethereum down about 4.5% for the week. Analysis at brokerage Barnstable said. Now we take a look. The price of Bitcoin actually today is up, like we said, 0.5%, starting to move up, as well as a lot of the altcoins. Things like USTC, Luna Classic already starting to make a pretty of a big move. But if we look at Silvergate Bank, we can see these big sell-off here that came down Thursday the 16th as that news kind of dropped, and then it has tanked. Now, interestingly, this is a big decline all the way down to $6.50. Now, if you zoom out, we're on the daily chart here. You can see how high these shares were at one point, trading up here nearly $220, and then has been a slow decline down. Now, again, remember, their crypto payments being the flagship part of it. This is where potentially they are moving money, over leveraging, all that good stuff that banks like to do, and ultimately they have them been caught out. We see the RSI down, money flow is well out, and the MACD also trending downwards. So very interesting for Silvergate as this comes down. But like I said, the flip story, Bitcoin held off on that 100-day EMA, bounced off it, and is on its way back up, which is kind of always good to see. And again, we'll see kind of how that all plays out over the course of the coming couple of days. But certainly Bitcoin 2 days in the green as we got that massive news and that big sell-off on Silvergate banks. Now, why are we seeing, I guess, some movement in the market? Why are people eyeing it? Why are we seeing a positive green candle? Well, ultimately, this is the reason that Bitcoin traders are eyeing up a 19K price bottom, and they warn of a hot February CPI. We talked about this on my live stream. Tune in tonight, 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll be discussing the market as well as some other exciting things in the crypto space. But people thinking the CPI will go hard. Now, remember, the European central banks and the UK went 50 basis points. The US, however, 25. The US was softer, which could now mean we could be back up to a 50 basis point high. It's all on the back of people continuing to spend. We see people continuing to move. It says data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView tracked a limp BTC USD as it clung to 22.4 at the time of writing. Motionless throughout the weekend, the pair offered a few trading opportunities as concerns built up over the most forthcoming macroeconomic data from the United States. Specifically, the February print of the Consumer Price Index due March 14th. So we've got about 8 days left. What do we see in the markets? We could see this trend up, maybe even touching that 20-day EMA, but then we're going to get a hot CPI. I think a lot of people generally believe it's going to come in and it cools the market and will cool it quite quickly. Now, if the Silvergate goes under, we will see a dump in the market anyway. So it could be a pretty rough couple of weeks, albeit if we get a bottoming out 19, anything below 19K on Bitcoin, could be a real opportunity for people to buy back in. We'll see the altcoins move as well. But that brings you up to speed with exactly kind of what's going on. Don't forget, tune into the live stream, 4 p.m. tonight. We'll be talking much more around cryptocurrency. But as ever, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.